How awkward. I'm not even actually recording. Thank God I didn't actually start getting into the content. And I need to rewatch my intro because apparently I forgot it. Embarrassing. What's good, chosen family? It's your girl Zaria Alexia. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Zaria. I go by Zaria Alexia on all of my social media platforms, and this is my channel where I utilize my gifts, talents, and passions to glorify God. And now that you know who I am and what I do, without further ado, let's get into the video. As you can see by the title of this video, we finna get into the bread and butter. And get into it, okay? Get into it. Get into it. I haven't been on this channel. Oh my goodness, I haven't been on my channel in so long. Yo, I thought that was a bug. But like I said, by the title of this video, we finna get into some unpopular opinions, y'all. Let's not get canceled before we actually blow up, all right? Just want to make it as a YouTuber, streamer, you know, and glorify God while I'm doing it. First unpopular opinion. People at the interviews who be like,
so, why do you want to work here?
Why are we even asking that question? You need workers? I need money. Next. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that has to be the dumbest question ever. Like why are we wasting time here? And you gotta sit there and you gotta lie and be like,
I just want to grow in my work experience and, I just feel like this company is going to help me grow and
no, I need a check. Next unpopular opinion. Orange juice is top tier, but I'm also throwing there apple juice really on the bottom of the list, and there's other juices that should be on the list that ain't. Pineapple juice is one of them. Cranberry juice, grape juice. Grape juice is good. Next unpopular opinion. People who only smoke and drink are boring. Yeah. Normally those are the same people who the only stories they have to tell them from being high or being drunk. Bro, one time I was so high and I was up. You don't got no other good stories to tell. I was blackout drunk, I passed out. Next unpopular opinion. I'm convinced people who don't like water are quite literally insane. What do you mean you don't like water? You're made up of water. Majority of the earth is water. No way. There's no way you're going every day without drinking water. Water's nasty. Water don't even taste like nothing. Mature your taste buds. That frontal lobe needs to develop a little more. My next one, okay, this is more on a serious side. Next unpopular opinion. A non-controversial friend in some situations can be a bad friend. And here's why. Said example. We have friend A, friend B, and friend C. Friend B does something that is harmful to the friend group, but friend B is non-confrontational, and friend A is like, hey, we need to address that. So when you are the friend that addresses conflict and your other friend is like, well, I don't want anything to do with it. I think that there needs to be a level of maturity, especially with friendships, especially navigating friendships in young adulthood. And that's the topic that I want to talk about on my podcast. There's a certain level of maturity that you need to hit to have those uncomfortable conversations in order to sustain friendships. And there are certain people who are like, oh, like, no, it's okay. And it's not okay. And it's like you become an enabler to people who do things that's not okay. Something that I just never want to promote, never want to condone, never want to, especially as a believer. As a Christian, I'm not for it. I believe in boldness. I believe in wisdom with speaking, because God never wants you to say anything that's not edifying or that's not, Christ-like, but at the same time, you can't be scared. So there's a certain level of boldness that you need to have, and a certain level of confidence that you need to have to say, hey, I don't know, that ain't okay. And I just feel like a non-confrontational friend is not gonna speak out or want to have those conversations that are needed in certain circumstances. When it comes to those like interpersonal things, and it's like little small stuff that can build up to be like something serious, I think that those are things that need to be addressed. And somebody who is non-confrontational is not going to have your back in certain situations, let alone their own. So yeah, that's my hot take. Next unpopular opinion: sometimes it's best to pick and choose your battles. As a former argumentative girly, sometimes it's best if you don't say nothing back. Let them get the last word. I'm telling you, is sometimes it just ain't worth it, man. I remember I saw this post on Facebook. This one girl who used to always fight people. This may not be like, some people like fight. Oh, hold on. I grew up in the hood, y'all, so okay. This one girl, she made a post, and everybody was like, you know, she may not have won that fight, but like, one thing about her, she never backed down from a fight. She didn't care if they was bigger than her. She didn't care if they and she was in there like, yeah, I never back down. I never back down. Sometimes it is wise to back down. Put your pride to the side. And I'm not saying that like, oh, be scary, like let somebody punk you. Obviously, at my grown age, I'm not fighting nobody. But no, like really, all jokes aside, all fighting aside, even just like sometimes people come at you, some people say stuff about you as believers. Some battles, just let God fight. Sometimes you don't always need to say something. And I know that's like almost contradicting what I said in my previous statement, because sometimes things need to be said, but then also sometimes it's good to be quiet. And the Bible talks about that. It's a lot of scriptures that talks about it's best to just shh. It's best to just everything don't need a rebuttal. Everything don't need a response. On a less serious note, my next unpopular opinion is Supreme Pizza is one of the best pizza out. Now my go-to pizza, and this is another unpopular opinion, no pizza place can make this pizza wrong ever. Jalapenos, sausage, and mushrooms. That combination, no matter where you go, I've had it from Little Caesars, I've had it from Domino's, I had it from Papa John's, like it's so good no matter where you get it from. I've had it from Beggar's Pizza. I don't know if that's like a food chain everywhere, but like where I live, Beggar's Pizza is really big. It's so good no matter where you get it from. And while we on the topic, another unpopular opinions. Little Caesars never gave nasty. It never gave nasty, ever. It gave cheap. It gave affordable. Sometimes it even gave a little ghetto, but it never gave nasty. I don't know who started that rumor that Little Caesars tastes like cardboard. Because anytime somebody say you want Little Caesars, I'm gonna be the first one to be like, okay, like what? Yeah, back to the original unpopular opinion. Supreme Pizza was never nasty. Supreme Pizza was very good. Give me the bell peppers, give me the onions, give me the mushrooms, give me the veggies. Like save that pepperoni for the little kids. I want the grown folks pizza, okay? Another unpopular opinion that may not be that unpopular, if I'm being honest. It's okay to be single. Previously, I was single by choice. Now I'm one of them people who are single but like want to be in a relationship. I'm just real picky with who I date and stuff like that, because I'm very deliberate about who I let into my life. And it's not that there aren't, I don't want to say suitors, like this is not Bridgerton, but it's not like there aren't people who are trying to talk to. I have people who do have expressed interest in me. It's just that like I really want a godly standard, and I'm not expecting a man to come to me and be 100% perfect, but like I really want someone who is spiritually rooted. And I'm not a very shallow person. I'm not one of those people that like, oh, he needs to be 6 foot, he needs to be, because right now that trend on TikTok that's like,
She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog.
And like, I ain't gonna lie, I do love, what SZA say? Give me the big boy. I want a big boy. But like, no, like really, like, of course, if the Lord is gonna send me a 6'5" strong man with some money, like, I'll take it. But no, really, all jokes aside, I'm really not a shallow person. I'll joke around and be like, oh yeah, I want this, I want that. But like, in all actuality, I'm not really searching for a perfect man or anything like that. But I just really want somebody that's really spiritually grounded. Really, like, I'm not, that is like my non-negotiable. You need a relationship with God. And just because you got that scripture in your bio, don't make you a man of God. I'm sorry. I just feel like our generation has promoted this like shallow performative version of Christianity, and it's like, it's not for me. Like, somebody was like, yeah, it's like Zaria, her aesthetic, like she's just such like a Jesus lover, like she's just so peaceful, da da da. And I'm like, there's not no aesthetic, this is my lifestyle. And I had another friend of mine who made a joke, was like, yeah, Zaria, like, she really loves God. Like, she really loves God. And I was like, yeah, you a believer too? You don't? Like, I'm sorry, did I miss something? To go back to my main point, it is okay to be single, whether it's by choice or not by choice. Trust God's timing. Trust God's timing. Up next, unpopular opinion. Mental health symptoms don't have to be relatable for them to be real. And specifically, they don't have to be relatable to you for them to be real. I see so many people on TikTok who, oh my goodness, y'all, who talk about their struggles with mental health. And people are like, well, I was depressed and that never happened to me. Good for you. That doesn't make that person's experience any less. The way we talk about mental health on social media has also become this performative thing. Like, yeah, one time I dealt with anxiety and depression and it was just really bad and I got over it, and you know, now I'm living life. Okay, that's good for you. There are other people who deal with depression in cycles. And like, I could talk about that on a spiritual level, but that's gonna get deep. But just looking at it from a practical human level, like just looking at it from the natural eye, it's just like some people are really genuinely struggling to get day by day, like literally fighting for their life. And you're sitting here being like, a depression room? Just say you're dirty. Get out the comments. You're not helping. You're not helping anyone, actually. I don't know if you guys saw that TikTok trend, and it's like a song, and the lyrics are like, and my teeth are yellow, hello world. Oh, I think he said hello world. Yeah, I'll play it. Basically, in the trend, people were showing their teeth, and they were saying like, hey, my teeth are stained yellow because for so long I didn't take care of my hygiene due to my mental illness, or I was so depressed that I was literally just in bed. I was self-loathing, like I was literally doing the bare minimum to get by. I didn't brush my teeth, like my teeth are like literally stained from that time period of my life where I was not taking care of myself. And like, people are like, just say you don't brush your teeth, just say you're dirty. And it's just like, I get it. And there's like, and I think that people forget that there are like different forms of depression. Like, there are people who have experienced depression and anxiety and all these other things, and it was high functioning, so you could get up and you can brush your teeth and you can go to work and you can be fine. And there are other people who literally like quit their jobs, like they isolate, they don't eat, they don't shower, they don't, and it's like, that is their reality of coping or trying to do like anything through living with like mental illness. And so I guess the point that I'm just trying to make is, it doesn't have to make sense to you for it to be real to someone else. My next unpopular opinion, I actually think there are more good people on the earth than we realize. I think that there are more good people on the earth than bad. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm optimistic. Maybe I'm childish. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm gullible. I don't know. I think there are more people trying to do good than we realize, and we can focus so much on the bad. The world can be a very dark, fallen place, But I think we give so much glory to what's bad that sometimes you can miss the gems in the rough, the diamonds in the rough. I exist. So there has to be more of me. There's nothing new under the sun. Like, there has to be more good people out there. Like, it has to be more. I feel like sometimes we focus so much on the negative that we miss the good. And I think there are definitely lots of good people in the world. Just haven't met them yet. It's unpopular opinion. Some cliche sayings are corny and need to be retired. If your friend jump off a bridge, you gonna jump too? Who made that up? Who mama said that first? And why do black parents gotta be? And I know it was a black mama or daddy. I just know it was. I know it for a fact it was. Why did it need to be that extreme? Jump off a bridge? Like, wrap it up. Throw that away. Talking about, because at the end of the day, it's 8 a.m. What do you mean at the end of the day? We got some hours. Let me shut up. Last one, ending on a lighthearted note, but I might ruffle some feathers. Cane's is nasty. The only thing they got good on that menu is that toast and that sauce. That chicken and them fries, I don't know if it's just the ones that I've been to, but they don't hit like that. All right, guys, so this has been my unpopular opinions, and I definitely have a whole lot more. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you comment down below what's some of your unpopular opinions. All right, chosen family, that is the end of this video. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the post notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading new videos. And remember that I love you, but more importantly, God loves you. And y'all be blessed. Bye.